freshmen are on probation at the end of the first semester. What is SGA's role in improving freshman retention?
Wow, 1 in 5, that's pretty sad. That's not just a problem here at West Virginia University, it's a problem all the way around the country and especially in the state. I heard the Chancellor of Higher Education one day speak about 100 people that you started kindergarten with. 83 of those people will make it to your senior year, and 75 of those people will graduate. 62 of them will go to college, and only 34 of them will graduate college. The way that we're going to help solve these problems of retention and getting people to go to college and staying in school is we're going to start going, when elected, start going to elementary schools, middle schools, and high schools and talking to these students, talking to them about opportunities here at West Virginia University and how you can get involved here, how great of a place this is, and how easy it is to go to college, and you can go to college and be affordable. And once you get here, to get involved and how to study. I graduated high school and didn't study in a lick. And then you come to West Virginia University, you realize, hey, listen, I've got, biology 101, and that's not an easy class. You've got to study and buckle down a little bit for it. So I think that's a great way to start, is in primary schools.
That's actually one of our innovative platforms. It's actually one of the first ones as soon as it's released online. And it speaks about how we want to work with younger students, because we are not just here for ourselves, we're here for future students, and future students start in primary school. And this is already a current initiative actually done by several organizations that we want to improve upon. For example, Megan Flynn, I believe she's the president and vice president of NCSC, National Collegiate Scholars Group. They bring fifth graders to this university for a college fair. And we say, hey, let's expand upon this. I've actually already talked to her, and she would be very excited to work with us in the future to expand that program even further. In this way, we include student organizations that's already out there doing these same things, but at the same time, we also bring those benefits to high school students, middle school students, elementary school students, so they know that they can do this. West Virginia, our education sometimes is criticized nationally, but this is how we fix it. We start while we're young, and we build them up all the way through college, and we make sure they graduate. And one of our current governor, Ali Moles, she's working on advising issues and helping students so that they know where to go every step of the way. Thank you.
The next question will be for the Pirate Party. Why is your ticket better suited to serve the university than your opponent?
I'll end it.
First and foremost, we have a full and complete ticket. Secondly, we have a ticket made up of 5 minorities. One, the first international student to ever run for student government. I think that we best represent the university because of that great diversity that truly represents the student body. And we're able to get out there. I mean, there's never been a ticket of Board of Governors or a ticket that looks like me and Ron. I think that says a lot about what we've done. When we got here and got put in this place, we said we want to do things differently. That started with the Pirate Party. We interviewed 57 people. We wanted to put the most competent people that we could in place. Winnability was almost not a factor.
I would also like to elaborate on that based on record. Regardless of where we come from, you can always see, and this is actually one of the huge interview questions for our candidates, what are you involved with? What have you done as leaders? And we evaluate all of these things because, you can have all the flash, you can have all the show, but at the end of the day, if you can't deliver, what's the point? And to make sure we are able to deliver, Chris and I will continue to set up timelines. Timelines both for short-term goals and long-term goals, and set accountability very, very high, as you guys might know is kind of my personality. But with that being said, we have a very broad range of students representing every group of people. And from there, we are going to build them not only as leaders, but to build their constituencies as leaders and servants of this university. Thank you.
The same question for Ian and Molly, the Mountaineer Choice. Why is your ticket better suited to serve the university than the opposition?
Well, I think several reasons. I think that our personalities, one, kind of reflect the inclusive body that we're trying to become. Both of us, I think, are very easy people to come up and talk to. On the diversity issue, you know, God made me 6'4". I'm never going to be under 6 feet tall. That doesn't mean when I'm elected I won't represent short people. I don't have to be a racially diverse person to represent racially diverse issues and advocate for those issues. You know, two of the best international student advocates I've ever seen on this campus are Molly Casto and Tommy Napier, both Caucasians and both from West Virginia. That being said, we have a very, very diverse ticket. You know, we have people from as far north as Buffalo, and as far south as West Palm Beach, and as far west as Denver, Colorado. You know, we have people from across the board. We are very committed to representing every student on this campus. And, you know, unfortunately, our one racially diverse student was disqualified, but I really don't think that it sets us back from being a diversely conscious administration, because, you know, I want to represent every student. I don't care if you're black, white, green, or blue, what religion you are. If you're a mountaineer and you have a voice, I'm going to represent it.
Thank you, Ian and Molly. The next question will be for you. What is the biggest issue on campus that you would like to address?
That's a very good question. I think that's a very tough question to put into one issue. I think if there's one issue that is most important to me, it's obviously making student government a more proactive body. But one thing that I would like to touch on is the tuition freeze that the governor has tried to push on our university. I think it's very important that especially me, if you elect me, I'll be sitting on the University Board of Governors, and they'll be making that decision to either freeze or raise tuition next year. I think it's very important that we take the governor's opinion and we stick to it. We are in an economy that's in a recession, and families all over the country are tightening their financial belts. And I think that it's important that a student leader speaks up for those students that are finding it very difficult to afford school, and make sure that next year they don't have to worry about a 4 and 8% increase in tuition. So that's one important issue. Obviously, there are tons of issues that I feel are equally important. That's a very tough question to answer, Anita. But that's one thing that I really want to make sure that students' voices are echoed in that boardroom.